Welcome back to the channel, guys. Chazaway here. Now, I stayed up pretty late or early, depending where you are in the world, to watch the SAG Awards, which I really enjoyed. It's an award show that celebrates actors. Who doesn't love actors? Because without actors, some of these roles and characters that we love wouldn't exist. Let's dive into it. Now, okay, wait. I just have to say, Reed Richards, Joel, and Din Djarin was absolutely wasted at this award shows. Yes, Pedro Pascal had the time of his life. I'm 100% sure he wasn't ready to accept his award, which is actually well deserved. The Last of Us was my favorite TV show of last year, and it's good to see that he finally got some recognition for his portrayal as Joel. Because a lot of people were like, he doesn't look like Joel, and I don't get it why they cast him. I wanted Hugh Jackman. But for the most part, he made the role his own, and he deserved credit for that. Now the big one, yes guys, Cillian Murphy won the award for Best Actor in a Leading Role. I have to say, this one surprised me. I'm leaning towards Paul Giamatti, but I'm happy for Cillian, guys, because Cillian dived into that role. He absolutely got lost in that character. You can tell that the amount of research that he did for this character, and Cillian is a brilliant actor, guys. I still think that his portrayal as Thomas Shelby is the defining moment in his career. I think that's the best acting that I've seen from Cillian Murphy. Definitely in Peaky Blinders. If you guys haven't watched Peaky Blinders, watch that and you'll see what I mean. I still feel like, although it was a great performance in Oppenheimer, I just think that Paul Giamatti's was a little bit better. But I'm not the one who decides these award shows, and he's the winner, guys. And next up, Lily Gladstone, guys, took the award for Best Actress in a Leading Role. She absolutely deserved it, 100%. It is so close, guys. It's neck and neck between her and Emma Stone. I definitely still lean a little bit towards Emma Stone. I said that in my Oscar predictions because I just feel like Emma Stone's role feels more like she's a leading lady. You know, it feels like she's the heart of that movie. She led that movie. And if you talk about leading role, I would say that her role is more leading if I would compare to Lily's role. I would say Lily's role kind of comes off a little bit like a supporting actress role, you know? But that's just my opinion. But she deserves it, guys. Her portrayal as Molly Burkhart was absolutely incredible in Killers of the Flower Moon. But I still think Emma Stone is just gonna get ahead of her when it comes to the Oscars. Let's look at some other stuff, guys. Actor in a supporting role, Robert Downey Jr. Yes, Tony Stark, the Iron Man. He got it as Strauss. I still think it's because basically he lost himself in that role. That's the only reason I see why, because like I said before, it was his best work that I've seen personally since Chaplin. Yes, actress in a supporting role. This one is a no-brainer, guys. Divine Joy Randolph. Her performance in The Holdovers was absolutely incredible. It's such a subtle, beautiful, and painful performance that I'm glad that she won this, you know. And she's definitely winning the Oscar. There's no way that she's not winning the Oscar. So with the list of the actors so far, guys, in lead actor, lead actress, supporting, it's pretty much how I called it for the Oscars. The only differences that surprised me is Gladstone winning Best Actress and Cillian winning Best Actor. Now the SAG Awards is not a clear indication as to who's taking this, but it sets the foundation as as to who is the front runner when it comes to the Oscars. But things can always change, guys. I still think it's gonna be Giamatti and Emma Stone. That's just my personal opinion. Moving along, television. I already spoke about Pedro in the drama series. He deserved it for The Last of Us. I think it was excellent. And the other stuff, guys, best ensemble, Succession. Obviously, Succession was on another level, guys. Like, they assembled the Avengers of the Roy family. Yeah, the Roy family is like the Avengers of television. I'm pretty sad that Succession is not going to be on TV anymore because I absolutely loved that show. Ensemble in a comedy series. It's a no-brainer. It's The Bear. Now, I just want to say, guys, the 3 best TV shows of last year: The Bear, Succession, The Last of Us. And it only makes sense that they headline these awards. I mean, that television shows just elevated television to another level. I mean, The Bear, for a half an hour TV show to be that brilliant and deliver on storytelling is amazing work. And then you have Succession, the final season. Nobody knew what was going to happen, and the way that that show ended was very profound, and I absolutely loved it. And The Last of Us is the greatest video game adaptation ever. Best actor in a comedy series, Jeremy Allen White as Kami. Whew. He deserves a lot of credit for what he has done in that role. He's basically made that role his own, and I recently saw him in The Iron Claw, and there's a weight and a pull to his performance. You know, I can definitely see him going on to be a leading man in a lot of movies. He definitely has that aura around him to be a massive movie star, you know. And The Bear just takes his acting to another level, and I feel like that is very well deserved. And the other thing I want to talk about is Beef. Beef, when it comes to limited series, absolutely knocks it out the park. Steven Yeun and Ali Wong, they knocked it out of the park with that show. It's weird that a lot of people have not actually watched that show because it was that good. Probably because it was on Netflix and, you know, it didn't get a wider audience. But I feel like that is a show that everybody should watch. It's brilliant. You know, it starts off a certain way, and then there's an element of horror towards the end, which is weird, but that's how that show, you know, it dangles a lot of elements, but it's brilliant television. Do yourself a favor, watch Beef. You won't regret it. And that's about it, guys. Those are the main things that stand out for me, you know? Those are the things where I look at it and I'm like, oh, and yes, before I forget, there's a lot of reunions on this show that you would absolutely lose your mind for. I'm not spoiling anything. I want you to watch the award show, but the reunions just... Okay, I'll spoil one. Breaking Bad, dude. Whoo! To see the cast reunite was absolutely incredible. Breaking Bad is one of the greatest television shows ever, if not the greatest television show ever. But that's it, guys. That's my reaction to the SAG Awards. I'm pretty tired right now. I had to stay up late to watch it, but it was worth it. I mean, if you love television, if you love film, then you will stay up for these award shows. They are subjective. Some people agree with them, some don't, but I guess that's the fun about award shows, you know, to see if your predictions you were right or you were wrong. All depends. Let me know what you guys think. Did somebody not win that you wanted to win, or did you call it? Let me know down below in the comment section. Catch you on the next one.